a 40-year-old goalkeeper playing in the Portuguese second division, 50,000 Instagram followers. And on Monday afternoon in Atlanta, he walked into a World Cup and managed to stop one of the best current footballing nations. 27 shots from the likes of Lamine Yamal, Pedri, Oyarzabal, the entire Spanish machine, and a goalkeeper named Vozinha conceded none. This is the story of the biggest shock of the 2026 World Cup so far. Spain 0, Cape Verde 0, and nothing will ever be the same for a tiny island nation of 500,000 people. First of all, most people couldn't even find Cape Verde on a map a week ago. Cape Verde is an archipelago, a group of islands sitting off the west coast of Africa in the Atlantic Ocean. Their population is just over 500,000, smaller than Louisville, Kentucky. And yet, they qualified for their first ever World Cup by fighting through Africa's brutal qualification rounds. They entered this tournament as massive underdogs. Their squad plays across lower leagues in Portugal, Angola, Cyprus, and Slovakia. These are not household names, but they arrived in Atlanta with belief. Spain came out exactly how you'd expect. Possession, patience, and build-up. Pedri pulled the strings in midfield, Oyarzabal drifting in behind. The goal was on its way soon enough. But Cape Verde? They set up in a low block, waiting for the counter to attack, which came up multiple times. Every time Spain got near, there were bodies in the way. Then came the 39th minute, the defining sequence of the match. Rodri swung a ball down the left, and it gets headed back into the penalty area. Torres got one-on-one with Vozinha. He fired it at the crossbar. The rebound dropped to Oyarzabal, who threw his head at it. Vozinha was already back up, launching himself sideways to push it away. In 90 minutes, Spain had 27 shots, 7 on target. Vozinha saved all 7. And when Lamine Yamal came off the bench for his World Cup debut, even the 18-year-old sensation who dragged Spain to the Euro 2024 title couldn't change it. After 90 minutes of multiple Spain chances and Cape Verde's discipline, it ended Spain 0, Cape Verde 0. We need to talk about the star of the show. His name is Josemar Diaz, but everyone calls him Vozinha, meaning little voice. His father wanted to name him after Madrid striker Valdano, but the government said no. He became a goalkeeper, but didn't turn professional until he was 25, the same year Lamine Yamal was born. He has played in Angola, Moldova, Portugal, Cyprus, and Slovakia. He won 1 trophy in 19 years, a Cypriot Cup in 2019. He currently plays in Portugal's second division, and on Sunday night, he had 50,000 Instagram followers. By Monday evening, 2.2 million. He became the third oldest goalkeeper in World Cup history to keep a clean sheet. At 40 years old, in his World Cup debut, against the European champions. This is what the World Cup promises every 4 years, and it has delivered once more. But what went wrong for Spain? Factors outside their control did take part. Yamal was not 100% fit, and Cape Verde did defend brilliantly. But 27 shots and 0 goals against a first-time World Cup nation is not the standard for a team trying to win this tournament. The attacking play was wasteful, and when it got too late, the urgency couldn't save them. Since winning the World Cup in 2010, they've played in 3 World Cup tournaments, 2 round of 16 exits, and a group stage exit. That should be a worrying pattern, but no one should panic just yet. This Spain squad is different. Even though dependence on Yamal is not a good sign, the fact that they have someone as good as him to depend on in the first place is a good thing. They are still one of the best footballing nations, but that doesn't mean the weak areas should be glossed over, especially in such an unforgiving tournament. De La Fuente says 0 doubts. But Spain's next games are against Saudi Arabia and Uruguay. Uruguay are dangerous. There's no margin for error in Group H anymore. This is what the World Cup is about. Not just the giants or the stars. It's about a 40-year-old goalkeeper from a tiny island walking into the biggest stadium of his life and becoming a legend. Vozinha didn't just save shots. He saved this moment in history for his country, and they will forever thank him for that. Spain will regroup. They have the talent to go deep into the later stages, but they've been warned. Comment your take down below. Are Spain no longer favorites? Should other European juggernauts be worried? The World Cup is just getting started, and I don't think we've seen the last upset this tournament has to offer.